One question facing not just our country, but in fact the world, is what's going to happen to electricity prices given the rise of AI and the increased demand for electricity from data centers? Simple supply-demand analysis would say that the answer is very simple. You increase demand for something, the price is going to have to go up. But because electric generation and distribution is, in general, a natural monopoly where average total cost is falling throughout the relevant market size, it's actually possible that an increase in demand could lead to a decrease in prices because the supply-demand analysis that we learned early in the semester is an underlying assumption is that it's a competitive market. And as we know, by definition, a monopoly is not a competitive market. So if we're in a world, which we often are, where the regulator is regulating prices to have the monopolist break even, where the price is going to be where demand equals average total cost, the regulated price, if the demand curve shifts out, because, say, we have a bunch of new data centers, well, then we're going to get to a new break-even price, which could actually be lower than the price that was charged before this increase in demand due to the new data centers. And we've actually seen this phenomenon happen in some parts of the country where they have an ability to increase generation because marginal cost is generally pretty low compared to the fixed costs in most electric generating situations and distribution and transmission situations. And so you actually can see an increase in demand leading to a decrease in price. However, that may not be the situation everywhere, because if we don't have the ability to meet this new demand at the old capacity. This was the average total cost of the old capacity. Then, in order to meet the new demand for given the increase in demand for electric generation because of the data centers, if we have to build new infrastructure, upgrade our wires, upgrade our poles, upgrade our distribution system, build a new power plant, that's all going to increase the fixed costs. And so average total cost at every point is going to be higher than it was before the data centers come in. And so if this was our price before the new data centers came in at the old demand, but because of the increase in demand from the data centers, leads us to have to increase and create a new, we'll call this average total cost 2. This was average total cost 1, increase our capacity in a significant way to meet the demand for the new data centers. Then our new price is going to be higher than the old price. So the regulated price 2 would be up here. Again, it's going to be where demand equals average total cost. We're still in a regulated world where the regulator is accurately setting the price cap, where the price would equal the average total cost, so that the monopolist would end up breaking even. But in the case where we have to increase capacity by building new generating plants or building, upgrading the system, the wires and the poles and all of that to meet the new demand, this increased demand could lead to a higher price. So as usual, or as often happens, not just in economics, but in life, the answer to the question, will data centers and AI lead to an increase in electricity prices or a decrease in electricity prices? The answer is it depends. And it depends on whether we can just increase generation on the current system at a low marginal cost, a marginal cost that's below average total cost, bringing average total cost down and leading to lower prices for everybody? Or are we going to need to increase capacity to meet this new demand from the AI and generation artificial intelligence, AI, and data centers that go along with them, if this increase in demand is going to make us have to increase capacity, then in general it should lead to higher electric prices.